Right now, what I think people have on their mind a lot is what is coming next with Iran. For 2020, may I suggest that 2020 marks the beginning of the end of the autocratic empire and the regime that is now oppressing so many. It's going to be a very unpredictable and very bumpy ride with a lot of things. It could be very bad along the way. Know that it ends Iran, not the United States, but Iran. And it's going to be bumpy. And the reason why it's going to be bumpy is because I think the politicians, the deep state, and the media are going to make this very hard. They're going to really provide aid and comfort. They already are to this terrorist country. Hopefully it doesn't go into war, a hot, confrontation between these two countries, ours and theirs. It could. I want to bring in Jason Buttrill, who is, Jason has been on Iran with me for, I don't know,
eons.
Yeah, eons. And I've been talking about Iran for a while. And the thing that concerns me is this, I think, is the last real chance for the world to get rid of this regime, or the people of Iran, really, to get rid of this regime, because once they have nuclear weapons, there are no good options. You think it's bad now?
Yeah.
Wait until they have a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, you mentioned it being bumpy, and this definitely will. The media and how the politicians, how we play this on this end, it definitely will make things worse. I'm more worried about reactions, waiting for the people, like the reactions from the Iranian regime officially, and the reactions, how we then respond afterwards, and reactions between people like Israel and Iran. That, I agree with you completely that Iran is in their death throes right now. They are
and that's
going
what
down.
makes them scary.
Yeah.
Because they're a cornered animal, and when you corner an animal, they have no place to go, but they are cornered, and we have to keep putting the pressure on and help the people rise up themselves, support them vocally, et cetera, But they could strike out to Israel, and if they had a devastating attack on Israel, that could unite the Muslim world. And they were already going to do that. Anybody who says this is a Trump thing, they were already going to do that. We reported, how many months ago, where they were talking about encircling. They're about to finish their encirclement of Israel to destroy it.
The whole purpose for the Quds Force. That's
Right.
their specific job.
Right.
I think the people will do this for us. I think that they are going to take their country back.
I think so too.
I think it's going to take a little bit of time, though. Now, the problem is we have, I hate to throw any numbers out there, but let's just say if we sit in the ballpark of 3 to 5 years, if Iran doesn't respond too harshly to Soleimani's death. Now, when I say that, I mean, I think they are going to respond. I don't think it'll be conventional forces. I think it's going to be like a terror cell or something like that somewhere.
It has to be. They lose with conventional warfare.
And they know
it has to be, kidnapping an ambassador would be, I think, would be over the line and would be something bad. But they might do that. Now,
let's say a lower level person, they do something, it's going to be awful, and I'm fully expecting something awful to happen. But let's say it's not as high level as an ambassador. It's somebody a little bit lower level. Mm-hmm. Now, how do we respond? Now, if we don't respond too heavy-handed, and we let time take its course and let the people do what we think they're going to do, which is overthrow their regime, how long does that take? Because if it takes too long, the Ayatollah and his mullahs will have to increase uranium enrichment and increase some way of getting a deliverable weapon over towards Israel.
And if they do that, Israel will take them out.
They'll initiate it. Yep.
It's going to be precarious, but know that if it wasn't for the deep state, I'm convinced that leak was not unintentional. The leak of, hey, we're going to pull out. That reeks to me of the State Department and intelligence that disagree with the president. But the media and the politicians will make things worse. We have to keep calm, cool, and collected and know that this is the beginning of the end of a very, very bad regime.